Hi guys, welcome back to another video from Casual Gamers Online. Ashley here, and today in this video we're gonna talk about this new character Kaiser and how it's gonna tank SF80 easy. At the same time, also the level, the skills that you have to level after 100. Okay, the skill points that you're gonna use on which skills after you level 100. That is very important. Okay, for now we're gonna cover the SF80. Okay, I've already trained two characters, one almost at level 130, and now I rebuilt another character just to record this video to let you guys see by using the event items. Of course, I wrote the secondary skills to bring my SF higher, but it doesn't matter if you have these or not. But basically, if you get the equipment from the game, the equipment from the game, you can just level it up to SF80. And the moment when you reach SF80, these are the few skills that I choose to use. Okay, the first one will be the level 30 buff. Okay, level 30 buff, Advanced Tempest Blade. Okay, make sure you click this level 30 buff, Advanced Tempest Blade. Why? Because the cooldown is only having 5 seconds. And the buff duration is unlimited. Okay, attack type is physical, target count 5, hit count 2, final form hit 3, and then the skill damage is 105%. This is additional. It just keep throwing out the great sword that is hovering above your head. So at level 100 and above, the 3 great sword will become 5 great sword, the Tempest Blade, 5 blade, okay, 5 Tempest Blade, which is insane. And then, of course, at level 100, the basic attack skill will be the Giga Wave. The Giga Wave is strong though. Why? Because at level 1, the skill damage is already at 152%. It's more than what I expected. And the final form hit 10 hit count. And for non-final form, it's actually hit count of 8. And the final form target count is 5 and target count is 3. So these will hit 3 or 5 depending on which form they are, because Kaiser will have a gauge and then change it to a Dragon Warrior, and from there all the hit count and target count will increase. The skill damage from 152% increase all the way to, let me check the other count just to confirm with you guys, all the way to Giga Wave at level 10 is at 184%, guys. 184%, which is decent for a basic attack skill for the player itself. And then at the same time, the additional crit rate applies will go up to 20%. And the passive win big skill damage will from 41% increase to 63%. So that said, this Gigabyte increases crit damage by 20%. Okay, this Kaiser build is almost like a crit build, which is super awesome. I'm not using the Dragon Barrage or the Blade Burst because they have lower skill damage and they'll take away my attack speed from Giga Wave if I slot in the skill. But I do put in the Infernal Breath because Infernal Breath at level 1 itself already have a skill damage of 316%. Okay, for the normal Kaiser itself, the target count is 15, the hit count is 4, and then the final form hit count increased to 6. Okay, and that said, at level 10, it has an awesome 382% skill damage. And with the Trail of Fire continual damage, that means DOT, damage over time, from 130% at level 10 is 157%. So that's it, there's a DOT going on for 15 seconds hitting. So if you're on SF80, the respawn actually spawn a new mobs and get hit by this DOT, which is super awesome. So that, let's check out the equipment that I have. I have all unique equipment and I have SF83, but actually SF80 will be enough. Nothing else is the pure event equipment itself, and then except the belt itself, and then of course nothing is level up. The weapon is at level 2. But I'm able to tank by myself at SF80. Okay, Kaiser is awesome because they use very little MP pots. And then the HP pots are quite decent though. And with this attack, you can see the breath is breath on and the DOT is ongoing at the top. Okay, and because SF80 respawn very fast, okay, so the fire of the DOT will damage them. And having super fast attack speed, you can see how fast the Kaiser is attacking. And with a level 2 weapon, okay, a crit rate weapon, a bloody weapon, Okay, the damage is almost 10,000 on crit, which is super awesome. That's crazy. I really love Kaiser. I hope you guys really like Kaiser. So this is how my build is after testing for hours, tanking SF80 easy. So I hope you guys can like this video, and then remember to subscribe if you haven't do so. And let's move on to the next part of the video, which is very essential if you are leveling up slowly. Okay, the growth event is super awesome. Remember the growth event to collect all your stuff. The growth support event to collect all your stuff, okay, to give it to Kaiser. If you ask me, Kaiser is also considered a very good farming character itself, okay, because it doesn't consume much MP and then much HP as well. And simply using the growth event items, you can actually build a farmer for SF80 using Kaiser. So this is a free character given by Nexon, and I really see quite a number of people main Kaiser because the basic damage is not disappointing. And the burst damage of the DOT of the Dragon Breath is decent as well. So looking forward for 171, the ulti that we're going to have. So for now, remember to collect your level 110 that you can change your Kaiser to black color. If you do not like the black color, you like the red color, you can change it back at level 120. Here we go. So I'm going to have a black Kaiser on this character, and my main Kaiser character on my Buccaneer account, I'm going to keep it red for now. So I'm going to have a red and black character and decide later on which is better. So we move on to the next part of the video is talk about which skills we're supposed to level up using the skill points after level 100. This is very important because using the wrong one, you're going to waste certain DPS along the way, and I'm not sure how many free-to-play players is going to level up fast enough to catch up with the pay-to-win. So but for now, let's talk about the first passive skill. Okay, always remember, for passive skill will affect every single skills on your Kaiser. When you level up after 100, always go for passive skill and buff, then followed by the active skill. So the passive skill, the first thing that you need to raise will be the Advanced Templar's Blade. Okay, the Advanced Templar's Blade is awesome. Why? Because when you bring it up to level 5, at level 5, the Templar's Blade damage increase 149%. So instead of 110, it goes up to 149. But the best part is the physical attack from 4% increase to 20%. So you gain a 20% physical attack when this is level 5, which is super easy. So I'm going to level this up first so that my Kaiser can hit more painful in the SF map. And then the second one, I'm going to skip Unbreakable Wheel for now. If I have limited points, I'll go for the second one, which is the Sword Mastery. Sword Mastery is important because physical damage increase from 4% and crit damage 4% at level 1 to level 5, which is 20% and 20%. So you get an increase of 20% physical damage and 20% crit damage. Okay, this is super awesome as well. So I'm going to raise these two, and then let's check it out, my damage now. You can see from just now 10,000 at crit, when I'm transformed now is 15,000 damage. Okay, 14 to 15,000, 15.5 thousand damage. That's insane. Okay, so by just changing that skill, your DPS go up by almost 50%. And then let's go head back to the one that we talked about. So level for the first passive will be Advanced Templar's Blade, second will be Expert Blade. Okay, these two does not need any changes, okay, which is super awesome because when you put the Kaiser into attack mode, the crit damage increased by 20%. If you use a defender mode, okay, the HP skill damage decreased by 10%. So any physical attack that decrease the HP will decrease by 10%. That definitely for me, I'm going to put up crit damage by 20%. Why so? Because Kaiser has crit rate buff for many of their skills itself. So that is a very good use for Kaiser. And then, of course, if you are starting to go for bossing, like the 12 PM bossing or the 8 o'clock bossing, get a boss item, then you can add the number 3rd skill, which is the Unbreakable Wheel, and get it to level 5. Because at level 5, the Unbreakable Wheel, the boss attack and boss defense will increase by 5%. Okay, let's head on to the other side, which is the buff. Okay, the buff is the Grand Armor. Grand Armor will give your party a buff for almost 5 minutes. Okay, these 5 minutes, then the CD is also 0 seconds, so it's a constant buff for your entire character. It cannot be used on auto battle, but definitely can be used on boss attack. So make sure you equip in your active bar, so during the boss attack you can just use the same skill set that you have for farming, like I've already set up. Just basically click on this and your party members will actually have a damage absorption of 2%. So when you raise it to level 5, your party member will have a damage absorption of 10%. and you yourself will have a damage absorption from 6% become 30%, so which is awesome. You become the tanker of the entire build. So this is the number 4th skill that you're supposed to use. And for the number 5th skill, of course, nothing else but the basic attack, which is very important because this is the fastest DPS we can ever have on a Kaiser attack. Okay, from 152% at level 10, it will be 184%. Okay, the buff duration instead of 3 seconds will become 5 seconds, and the insane crit rate from 2% increased to 20%. I hope there's nothing wrong with the display, and it's actually a 20% crit rate applied when you are at level 10, which is awesome. And then the passive wing, so this is very good for farming because at farming you don't consume Theon or the boss crit rate, carrot juice or whatnot. So what happened is it's good for farming because 20% you actually have more crit than normal and increase your DPS output. And the passive win big skill damage, right, increase from 41% to 63%. So this is the first skill on the active skill that you want to level it up to level 10. And the second skill that I said about it will be the Infernal Breath. For the Infernal Breath, right, okay, if you level it up to level 10, it actually has a skill damage from 316% increase to 382%, and the trail of continuous damage instead of 130% become 157%. Duration will be remaining at 15 seconds. So for 15 seconds, there's a DOT damage of 157 seconds. So that is super awesome if you are using this Inferno as part of your farming skill that will create additional damage. So these are the 2 skills that I will level up. The rest of the skills I'll just do it anytime as when I like. It's okay, but definitely maybe I'll go for the Dragon Barrage, which dash forward and then upwards to give another 270% damage, or maybe the Blade Burst. So it depends on yourself. So I'm going to summarize it at level 80, okay, at SF80, okay, the skills that you farm easy will be this Tempest Blade, which is a level 30 skill, and level 100 skill, which is the 4th job skill, the Giga Wave, and followed by the Infernal Breath. Okay, and to use the skills to level up when you reach level 100, the first skill that you want to level up will be the Advanced Tempest Blade. Second skill will be the Expert Sword Mastery. Third skill will be the Unbreakable Will. 4th buff will be the Grand Armor, which is a party buff, will help your party to reduce damage during the thing when you're going bossing. Okay, but for auto battle it cannot be used. And the 5th skill will be Giga Wave, and then followed by Infernal Breath. So if today you're not going any bossing, just make sure that you save up this Unbreakable 5 points and also the buff and put it to your Giga Wave first. This will be your basic farming skill, and then followed by your Infernal Breath. That's it. So this is the way that you're going to do your own character and level up the skills. The other 2 skills, whatever skills points left, the other 2 skills can come later, but for now, these are the most important 6 skills that you're going to level for your Kaiser. I'm having so much fun. I see a lot of potential for this Kaiser character and the decent damage that he's dishing out. I can't wait to build this Kaiser with decent equipment and show you all the end game. But for now, at A2S Scanner, we already have a level 160 Kaiser, and congratulations to you, you're number 1, and with all necro equipment, you're insanely strong, and I can't wait to see what's the outcome of a DPS Kaiser. So guys, do leave a like and subscribe if you ever do so, and comment in the comments below if you have any suggestion or any build that I can test it out. But for now, after hours of testing, this is so far the build that I really preferred. So if you guys got any suggestions, just leave in the comments as usual, because I've always been learning from you guys. I hope you like this video. The next video will be out on the Legion guide. Okay, the best Legion skill to set up for your all characters and what to do and how to do it. Okay, thank you for watching. Love you guys. Peace out.